My journey to Sango Ota. The sun was already peeking through the clouds as I boarded the bus at Ojota, Lagos, heading for Sango Ota in Ogun State. I had heard stories about the bustling town, the industrial heartbeat of the West, yet still deeply rooted in its traditional Yoruba heritage. Today, I was going to experience it myself. As the bus rumbled along, the vibrant sights of Lagos slowly gave way to the more serene outskirts. I watched as the high-rise buildings dissolved into fields of green, with thick clusters of palm trees swaying to the wind. The conductor shouted, "Sango Ota, last bus stop," and I stepped out into the dry, dusty streets of the town. Sango Ota welcomed me with the aroma of roasted corn and plantain wafting through the air. The roadside traders lined the streets with colorful displays, offering everything from vibrant fabrics to fresh fruit. The noise was a mix of local dialects and the familiar hum of cars weaving through the streets. My destination was Ojuo, a central area famed for its local market. As I approached, I could hear the rhythm of batter drums in the distance. Curious, I followed the sound, and before long, I found myself at a local festival. It was in full swing. Young men in traditional agbada danced energetically, while women adorned in rich Ankara fabrics cheered them on. The atmosphere was electric, filled with laughter, music, and the unmistakable vibrance of Yoruba culture. Suddenly, I spotted an elderly man sitting under a tree, his face lined with wisdom. I approached him, and after the traditional Yoruba greeting of prostrating, I asked him about the history of the festival. He smiled and told me stories of the ancient town, of how Sango, the god of thunder, once roamed these lands. As the evening drew near, I made my way to the Olota Palace, a symbol of Sango Ota's deep-rooted monarchy. The majestic structure stood tall, a blend of history and modernity. I couldn't help but feel connected to the soul of the town, its people, its stories, and its energy. By the time I boarded a bus back to Lagos, the town spirit had imprinted itself on me. Sango Ota, a blend of tradition and progress, had become more than just a destination, it was an experience.